What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Dread, and this will be the first wrestling video or WWE video I've ever done for YouTube. And I know I'm a little bit late with this, but I don't care. I'm gonna talk about it anyway. I'm gonna talk about this whole Rock versus John Cena feud for the WWE. And I know a lot of people. It's probably gonna be a couple of you comments saying people still watch wrestling. You know, wrestling's fake and it's for little kids, right? I mean, yeah, I've been a WWE fan for damn near 20 years, and nothing else is gonna change that. And the main people who say it's fake or who say that it's scripted, y'all, they probably be the main one watching it anyway. But that's what it's called. World Wrestling Entertainment. It's just for entertainment. And anyway, just to get back to what I was saying, the whole Rock versus John Cena feud. It's finally happened. The Clash of the Titans, old school versus new school, attitude era versus new era. You Can't See Me versus If You Smell. I had to get that out of my chest. But yeah, anyway, the dream match is finally happening. And it's happening at WrestleMania 28. Yeah, we gotta wait a whole year before we get to see the dream match. And I don't know why. It's probably the first time the WWE's ever done this. Well, as a matter of fact, it is. I mean, and a lot of stuff can happen within a year. I mean, how are they gonna keep the feud fresh? And what if, I mean, with John Cena being an active competitor, what if he gets injured? And The Rock's gonna go back to doing movies. He's got two scheduled. What if he gets injured on a movie set? But, you know, I guess you run the risk of doing that with any match, whether you book a match between a year in advance or a day in advance. But anyway, let's just start with the competition. Let's go with The Rock first. Now, The Rock, he's already proved himself. He established himself as one of the greatest WWE superstars of all time. He's easily in my top 5, you know, with Stone Cold, Undertaker, Sting, and maybe Hulk Hogan or Goldberg, you know, just throw them in there too. But he's already considered a WWE legend because he's had a whole bunch of classic matches, you know, Triple H with Kane, with The Undertaker, with Kurt Angle, with Stone Cold Steve Austin, with Hulk Hogan, and you know the list goes on. So he's already, you know, proven himself in the ring. And if you don't know him for his in-ring ability, then you damn sure know him for his mic skills. I mean, that dude is hilarious on the mic, and he got just a voice that will capture you. So needless to say, he's gonna go down as one of the all-time greats for wrestling. And even he said that he's got beef with John Cena. I mean, this is not beef. This ain't fake beef. This is you know, for real. Because John Cena said, well, The Rock left the WWE, so he didn't care about the fans. And you know, I disagree with that because that's one of the reasons why The Rock came back today. And John Cena, he should, if anything, he should thank him, because if The Rock didn't leave when he did, John Cena wouldn't be where he is today in the WWE. Now I want to move on to John Cena. You love him, you hate him, you feel neutral, and you feel in between about him. Now, personally, you know, I'm a John Cena fan. You know, I like what he does, and I respect what he does in the ring, even though his current gimmick is a little bit corny. And lately, he's been getting a lot of hate because even The Rock said this: the WWE has gone from Austin to Stone Cold to You Can't See Me. And you know how every WWE superstar or every era of wrestling has his iconic superstar. Because like for the 70s, you had Ric Flair. For the 80s, you had Hulk Hogan. For the 90s, you had Stone Cold Steve Austin. From the mid-90s to the early 2000s, you had The Rock. And from 2005 to now, you got John Cena. And a lot of people don't really like John Cena because he's been shoved down our throats, as we put it. Because when The Rock left, the WWE really had nobody else, because all the other WWE superstars, they were either retired or in feud. So I can understand why people don't like him, because WWE, they pushed him too fast. But the reason why they did that is because somebody had to take The Rock's place and fill his shoes. And you can argue about John Cena's in-ring ability. You can say he has a corny gimmick. You can say that he has a limited move set. You can say that 90% of his fan base is horny teenage fangirls, kids under 12. One thing you can't question is the dude's heart and his passion for the business. You know, he got love for the business. And I think that's what The Rock respects about him. And that's the reason why he ain't really lost me as a fan yet. And to tell you the truth, John Cena doesn't deserve the hate he gets, because, as I mentioned before, the WWE is, for lack of a better word, scripted. And he's just pretty much only doing what the WWE writers and Vince McMahon is paying him to do. He's just acting out a role, just acting out a script. And he shouldn't get hate for that. That's just at least what I think. And as far as who I think is going to win between them, you know, I got a whole year to think about it, but I'm going to go ahead and say this now. I personally think that John Cena is going to win the match between them at WrestleMania 28. Because, I mean, let's rewind back to WrestleMania 18 with the match between The Rock and Hulk Hogan. Two faces, you know, two good guys in the match, but The Rock was getting booed, and they were cheering Hulk Hogan. And notice who won that match? The Rock. Because it was kind of like a, I mean, and everybody else over YouTube is saying this too, and I agree with them, that it's going to be, it was kind of like a passing of the torch. And I think they're going to do the same thing with The Rock and John Cena. I mean, no matter, I don't care if you like it or not. I just think John Cena's going to win. And who you think is going to win the match between them a year from now? And who you think has the better mic skills and the better wrestling ability? And who you think is overall better superstar? The Rock or John Cena? And for my longtime fans or watchers or whatever you want to call yourselves who've been watching my videos, do you think I should do more wrestling videos? Because I might end up doing that. Well, anyway, guys, give me your feedback on this. I'll see you later. Peace.